Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. That was a brilliant shot. Perfectly executed. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball when there's space on the ball. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Oh, well bowled, a ripper. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. He has hit that exactly where he wanted to. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. He's not going to miss out. Up in the air. Well bowled. That's a jaffa. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Long walk back to the pavilion. Couldn't time the ball well enough and picks up the fielder. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position. Got it from the meat of the bat. I tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a six. He looks in good touch. Good shot for a single. Comes to an end. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what we call good stop. Saved a certain boundary. Good effort by the fielder. Wickets really poor. Good bowling, it beats him all ends. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Four runs, plays into the gap fabulously. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. That's fiery from the bowler. That's gone high. Oh, what a catch. He managed to hang on. Side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Happy at all. Pleasing to the eye. The bowler is fired up. Looks good to get another scalp. And deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. Fantastic batting that. Great execution. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Carved away through the gap for four. That is smart batting. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. The batters need to start taking a few risks now. Scoring rate at the moment is a crawl. Well, he has to bowl that one again. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. Running between the wickets, really poor. Good shot for a single. Oh, beats the edge and the batsman. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Exceptional. What a catch. Full marks for the cat. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. My God, this looked Fielders should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Turned away for a single. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Oh, bowled in. Poor shot selection from the bat. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Must be so disappointed with that. The bowler must try and keep this new batsman on strike and create pressure. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. Previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Squeeze a single there, good running. Bit of hesitation there, resulted in a run out. Wasn't a great call either. He's really taking his fielding to new heights. Be kicking himself after that run out. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. Tactic after that breakthrough. Pleasing to the eye. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Good shot for a single. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. Oh, he's thrown it wide. That's a loose shot by the batsman. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. He knew it from the moment he hit it. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. There, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. That's dropped, and the ball just slipped through his fingers, and there's nothing he can do about it now. You really need to be on. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Good game awareness. He was covering the throw well. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Good shot for a single. Well, that is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favorite players. Turned away for a single. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Very good running between the wickets. Squeeze a single there, good running. Wow, that was a really wide. Brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Couldn't time that well as you would have liked. More confident when there's space on the ball. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. Lovely timing, ball hitting the sweet spot. Batting, batsman purposely picked the shorter side of the ground. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. Squeeze a single there, good running. Good shot for a single. Turned away for a single. Came around quickly to cover the throw. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Very good running between the wickets. That's an excellent throw. Well, you can sense something is going to happen here. The bowler not allowing the batsman to free his arms. Squeeze a single there. Good running. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. Well placed into the gap, possible too. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Oh, beats the edge and the batsman has played. Batsman losing his concentration there. Good shot for a single. He really had dangers. Turned away for a single. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Very good running between the wickets. Nice throw straight. Nobody's chasing that. That's going to be a terrific four. They put a good all-round performance today. Bowled well to defend their total. They've earned the victory.